sorry we're a little late tonight. A little technical difficulties here in the studio, but we made it. Welcome to the TLC Unleashed show, and we've got some special guests here tonight in the studio. We've got one of our guests is the owner and marketing manager of the Celebrity Connected, and we also have with us Mr. Brian Sebastian with the Hollywood Film Festival. So welcome, guys. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Mister?
Mister? Did I say that?
Yeah. That's funny.
Nice.
I think that's the first time I've ever said that about you.
That's hilarious.
That's
All of a
actually-
sudden,
I
things
think
have
that's a-
changed.
I know. I'll take that.
I
though.
think that's a compliment.
Okay.
Maybe
Well,
we're
coming
just
from you,
being
yes, it is.
professional on air.
You guys,
You know what will make today fun is that we have Gene here and we have
I know.
you here.
And you know what I just feel the need to take these off and make clown noses by the end of this.
Well,
I don't know why.
let's do it.
Yeah, right?
I got the orange one. It suits me perfectly.
So big day tomorrow. We're celebrating the Academy Awards and the Oscars this weekend. It's a huge weekend for us in Hollywood. And for us tomorrow at the Celebrity Connected. So Gene's going to share with us, how this all started and how Celebrity Connected Gifting Suites began.
Well, the gifting suites began well before I ever got into the business.
Yeah.
I guess the whole harvesting power of celebrity began way, before humans started to keep track of time. Everybody wants
Yeah.
a bigger stick or something that somebody else does well with.
Yeah.
But myself, I've been involved with this industry for about 7 years, though I've been involved with sales and marketing, I want to say, since 92.
Okay.
The Celebrity Connected came about sometime in 2008, I want to say, when the economy had shifted and adjusted.
Yeah.
And I was involved with other businesses and heavily involved with automotive concept.
Okay.
Back in the days, I had a high-end exotic retail lot and a race team and a tuning shop, and it was just
I did not know that about you.
fun,
Interesting what we find out.
big boys' toys. But
We're going to find some dirt on you today too, Brian?
Well, no. You know what's funny about Gene is he's a great mark. He has a great mind. I like
Yes.
his mind. It's fun to
Yes.
sit down and just
Yeah.
analyze because he's like modest.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to say anything. It's about
Oh, I
the present,
know.
but you could see what he's pulling off, and
Yeah.
it works well. That's what I like about just sitting down on the side and talking with him.
Yeah, and it's great too because we get to see him in action. And Gene is like the stealth mode kind of man behind the scenes because he's always so composed. And I mean, you guys have no
Thanks,
idea. We're
guys.
going to explain what the gifting suites are like and what happens behind the scenes. But to operate and manage that, and all the people coming in, the celebrities and everybody who's who of who's who, and wanting different things, but you're always so contained and so just waiting for everyone to come in, greeting them, and it's such a great experience.
Well, I appreciate it. I didn't know I had all that. I guess.
Well, no, the other
You
thing about
do.
that is he knows exactly what's going on
Oh,
every
of course.
place too.
Yeah, of
That's
course.
the other thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So tell us, about 7 years ago, and so what, you just started, it was like, we're going to bring in a whole bunch of celebrities, we're going to bring in amazing products, and we're going to showcase them and mix
Well, the
the
idea
two together?
was I got together with a buddy of mine who's been involved with this for quite a while, but kind of ran things on a little different scale. And we agreed that we're going to up the whole show, bring
Okay.
more talent, better positioning, better locations,
Yeah.
higher end venues. Basically step up a notch. And obviously back in the days, even though the internet was around for quite a while, it
Yes.
still didn't have too many things as far as reputation goes. So we put our minds together and created the Celebrity Connected concept,
Yeah.
which guarantees one-on-one interaction. It's the biggest difference between us and most of other companies. We don't just take your product, stick it in a bag, and cross our fingers hoping that somebody relevant will
Yeah.
show interest and want to learn about it. We actually bring that influencer without necessarily management or attorneys who will might have a negative impact or additional costs
Yeah.
to create a relationship between startups as well as seasoned companies. We've
Yeah.
had them all. We had Coke and Pepsi, as well as
Okay.
somebody who invented how to keep their shoelaces from being untied, and got their
That
gig
I haven't seen that product.
on the
So,
Kickstarter.
so on that note, I want to know what I'm curious to know which one of some of your favorite products that have come through there.
It's hard to say. With us, it's something new unveils consistently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether, not long ago we've met a company who created a new wireless printer.
Mm.
Basically, a size of a hockey puck. It scans the clean sheet of paper that's laying on the table,
Wow.
and
Cool.
then wirelessly, gets a command and will print any contract on the go or anything you need. You know,
Wow.
if you and as well as lately we've enjoyed few cryotherapy sessions. It's
Oh.
becoming more and more popular.
Oh my gosh. Yes, that is my favorite. Have you done it yourself,
Yes, I
obviously?
did.
Yeah.
It's cool. I've done it at the event, not full
Yeah.
force, obviously, but then I've
Yeah.
done one outside, and it's a pretty neat trick, as you well know. You
Yeah.
tricks your body into the fact that you're dying.
It's
So
amazing. My first experience was that itself. Yeah. I was like, I don't think I should go in there naked next time because things will fall off.
oh my,
And I was very cold on my chest.
nice.
And that's all I remember going. And I was cold for like
3 minutes, I think.
no,
90-second
but
deal.
yeah, it was actually 30 seconds in this one. But I was cold for days after.
You're
It was a
kidding.
really weird experience. But the second experience I had, it was called Next Health. And I was in there for 3 minutes. He goes, "Oh, you're really lean, you're fit." And he goes, "We're going to keep you in there the full time." And
Right.
so he was like, "Just give me a thumbs up, unless you're freezing." And what an experience, though. And it just revitalizes you and gives you so much energy.
Well,
I didn't see it
basically,
at your
it's
event,
pretty.
though.
Well, we did have it, and
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
missed
want to say,
it.
I think it was at Taglian Complex
Yep.
earlier last
Okay.
year.
Yeah.
And then I just had we just did the event at Lee Steinberg's
Oh, that's right. I
in
was supposed to be there.
exactly. And there
Ah,
was a company
great.
there out of Houston who
Mm-hmm.
were one of the people who initially came up with that concept.
Yeah.
So they had those portable ones that you don't, you can just
The
bring in.
face on the face too. Did you get that one? They
No,
actually have a hose. It's kind of like looks like a sort of a vacuum, and they just go all over your face and your head and everything, and you feel like you just slept for 10 hours.
interesting. Maybe that's my next goal,
I need
Yes.
to
to
have that
attract
too.
somebody
I need
like
we
that.
need whoever has a cryo machine. You guys need to contact us because we are all on it.
Yeah, that was definitely
Yes.
an interesting experience.
Yeah.
Your body goes into shock,
Yeah.
activates all the hormones you can imagine.
I don't
Pulls-
know if I had that experience.
Well, basically, the
Yeah.
whole point of that is that exactly that.
Get
It
everything
just tricks
moving.
your body into activate every
Yeah.
possible vital support sign.
So we're a big
Lets
fan
you
of
come
cryo
out.
here.
Yeah.
TLC Unleashed show.
That and then there's a bunch of other interesting things. As a matter of fact, one of the companies that I've engaged with not too long ago created a bridge between fundraising for charities and playing video games that people do
Okay.
all day long on their phone apps anyways.
Exactly. Okay, so tell us a little bit more about
So
Is that 219?
yeah,
Yes.
Brian knows
That's-
about it already.
That's great.
that. Okay,
I don't even
great.
like games, and that's great.
I heard a little bit about this from you before, but I'd like to hear a little more in detail.
So it's a little bit. It's got a kind of a cool story that starts with the name of it.
Okay.
So there's four guys got together and they wanted to come up with some philanthropic approach that will help, make the world better place for all of us by, creating a platform that will offer charities with eco-friendly projects
Okay.
to educate their, people, the masses that they can do things and contribute
Yeah.
in the ways that nobody else offered before.
Okay.
When they came up with that idea, they looked at the watch and it was 2:19 a.m. So they decided to call it System 219 after all.
I love that. And I love that they're up working at 2:19 because a lot of successful people are working around the clock. And that just proves it.
I think they were drinking that day. But,
Or they were getting drunk.
but we won't tell
They
any
had
of
beers
those
and
things
they were
happen.
working.
No, it's funny. When he was telling about the 219, I remember seeing them, and then Brad Parks, our CEO, really likes them, so he's been helping them.
Okay,
with
cool.
stuff. The other good thing about Gene is that a lot of times these vendors who are great, there's always great things, and you and I, we like to help them afterwards too, which I think
Yeah.
is important, that they get some traction from stuff like that, which
Yeah.
goes back to the business aspect of
You
things.
guys
I think
been
that's
doing a
very,
great
very
job, by the way.
important.
Thank you. Yeah,
A
you
lot of
know,
our vendors are very thankful for your assistance.
thank you. I just love it, and I can't. I was saying today because I get so excited. It's kind of like I call it before game day. Whenever I'm doing anything on the red carpet or with people and stuff like that. So, my friends are like, "Oh, it's Friday night. We're going out." And I was like, "Nope, I need my sleep, and tomorrow's game day." And they're like, "What? What sport are you playing?" I was like, "No, we're going to the Celebrity Connected." And they were like, "What is it?" And I go, "This is." So, I mean, the environment. It's like being in a bar, like a fun bar, a lounge,
It's your own party.
yeah, it is a party and there's music playing, there's people and the energy. And I mean, anytime that people are, they're passionate about their products, that's what I love about it too, because there's really unique products in there. I mean, I remember some even, the under eye patches,
Absolutely.
the edibles, the coconuts,
Drink.
and
Absolutely.
just, I mean, from everything.
Look,
so it's
I have
great.
a rather large group of people seeking out of the box ideas, cool stuff that
Yeah.
both celebrities will appreciate and
Yeah.
the whole market will be more receptive to.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
we've been fortunate, and actually, this event we have about 60 companies to showcase. That's
Great. That's
probably at the
fantastic.
upper end of what we're trying to bring in because it's hard to get
Yeah.
somebody to even talk to that many people. But in our case, well,
Yeah.
5 hours, I think it's going to be fine.
Nice.
Well, the other thing about that is he has a good team also.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Diana is very,
Diana,
very good.
shout out to you. I love that girl, and she just looks better every time I see her. I can't wait till I get to train her.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Well, I'm sure
She's
she'll
amazing.
appreciate that.
And she's always, and another, flawless. She's always just there, and everything's calm, and the flow of the event is just so perfectly done. It's great.
No, I'm very thankful. I think we managed to build a good team, and me and Diana were there
Yeah.
pretty much in the beginning.
Yeah, she's great. So let's talk about the celebrity side of things. So, I mean, you've had some big names on there. So let's talk about a few people that have come through, and Brian can share because I mean,
think
Brian
Brian
sees
will
too.
be more
Yeah, Brian.
helpful
know,
in that area.
All right, so it's a year starting tomorrow
Yes.
that you've gone to Celebrity Connected.
Yes, yeah.
Because I was in Beloit, Wisconsin last year, so I was nervous. I'm like, okay, they're going for the first time. I don't know what's going on, but I'm like, show me pictures, send me video, because this is important.
He was like the mom that sent their kids out on a field trip for the first time and forgot their lunches and all these other disastrous things. So he's
Yeah.
texting and I'm just like, I don't even know what to expect because it was our first event. But I mean, and we were just having such a good time. I'm like, we're not texting dad back right now.
No, that was the
I remember
case.
he's calling
That
me and
was the
says, I
joke.
can't make it. I'm sending my best people. I go, listen, it hasn't happened that things didn't fall in its place.
Yeah.
I believe it's going to be more than acceptable and everybody's going to end up being happy, I
I
think.
literally, I
always.
thought I was having a baby. It's like, this is what it's like to have a real birth or something.
Yeah, you were a
I'm
little
in the
stressed.
freezing Wisconsin.
Oh, we
and I'm
had
like,
it.
what's going I didn't know that. I just know you guys are going to have fun. And I'm sitting in the basement with a bunch of people in the snow.
That sounds
When I
Your
could have
fingers
been-
crossed.
Well,
Yeah.
and you know what I love about it too is the energy of the DJ, the host. He's always getting everyone fired up when they get through the door and representing people and letting us know who's coming in. And so, I mean, we've had a lot of people come through there.
You think of
so
Phil
who are
Heath?
some of the big names? Yeah, I got to.
Well, 6-time Mr. Olympia.
Yeah, I
mean,
got
it
to
goes,
interview
goes back
him.
to Gene again. He
Sure.
was in fitness. You
Yeah,
know, he was
absolutely.
a bodybuilder
He
at
was a
one point.
bodybuilder.
I
I
was a
remember you telling me how much
power
you
lifter.
squatted at one point. It made my back hurt just thinking about it.
That's
all I remember.
I gained herniated discs.
Yes, and I
Doing
do.
that.
So yes.
I still get reminded. I was
Yeah.
working out with national Olympic weightlifting team, so I wasn't officially competing, but the weights we were lifting,
Yeah.
they're
Still.
training twice a day. It still feels good about achievements.
He
but
knows the
feels
regiment
bad.
in general.
Yeah, well, and that's why we're here to tell people that don't lift really heavy weights and don't abuse your bodies, especially when you're younger, because I mean you pay the price Well, we don't know because we haven't hit that age yet, but for all those other people that have, and they're all mature and stuff. But, you definitely don't want to abuse your bodies. It's funny, I came across a picture on your Celebrity Connected Facebook site today and of Danny Trejo, and he was sitting in there with, he's got a crop top on.
Yeah, that was exactly.
He's great.
We're buddies, and
him a few
we
times.
follow one another. And I see some of the old
put
pictures.
that
He
up.
started as a boxer back in the day.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I saw it because I was looking at the site
he
today.
mentioned, as a matter of fact, one of the Russian guys put him into filming industry.
Oh, cool. He's a great actor. And so I've actually interviewed him a few times at the event, and just a great guy, very, very humble, and just a wonderful guy. Yeah. And actually, one of my other favorite fitness guys, Steve Cook, was at one of the last events as well, at the Taglian Center. So there's a lot of great
I'll let
guys.
Brian tell you about the familiar faces because he's probably more.
You think of like Terrell Owens, T.O. Obviously, you think of John Sally, Shane Mosley, Ming Na Wan.
Shane Mosley was a great guy too.
Awesome boxer.
He was great.
His son is a professional.
Yeah, well, I interviewed them at a couple.
They both
events.
came in. I met him originally by himself, but his son is moving up the ladder quite a bit.
He's doing really well. I actually followed him on Instagram and Facebook after the event, and meeting him at Celebrity Connected. Yeah, he's doing really well. It's great to see. There's so many up and coming, people and singers and actresses.
But here's the other thing. It's good to see a lot of them return.
Yes,
and the reason
absolutely.
they return because they come to pay homage, because I watch these things too. I feel like I'm helping run the event because I'm like, oh, they're coming.
Yeah.
And that's actually pretty good. They're back again. So you feel honored that they came back, and you also want to help promote their music, their shows, their films coming out, which is great also.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
You should give his website.
Yeah. So website?
CelebrityConnected.net.
Okay. Perfect. Nice and easy.
Make sure it's .net, not .com. We haven't grasped .com yet.
.net, guys. .net.
CelebrityConnected.net. But let me tell you a little bit about the whole concept, because in the end of the day, it's still a marketing event, and it's still kind of business.
Yes.
And with addition of fun and a party
of
and
course.
The whole situation. The idea was to truly put some companies in front of some influencers. And we're talking about people that coming from, it's a diverse group of people.
Yes.
We get movie stars, producers, athletes, singers, social media influencers, very familiar faces that have been around on the back scene for quite a while. We're also bringing in occasionally, people from major distribution companies such as Cisco, Walmart. Bringing in additional PR companies that have relationships with retailers. So we have assisted some of these companies get retail shelf space in areas like Walgreens, Walmart, Costco, and you name it, because of their association with those retailers, and the fact that they met them at the event and heard the stories from the horse's mouth. I mean, a lot of them are really cool. How people came up with the concept and what they did to excel. We kind of promise to bring about 100 people that are influential and have huge exposure. But lately, we've been exceeding our, possibilities. We've been on the averaging between 130 and I think last event was 167 celebrities came through. The idea is to connect those companies with people that are receptive, that are interested in working. That would consider, and again, we've seen endorsements, we've seen investing into companies, becoming part of them, buying a piece of it, you name it, helping them place them in proper environment. But it's hard for a startup, as well as for a seasoned company, just to wake up and imagine that they're going to be meeting one-on-one over 100 people that can make a difference in their lives.
That's right.
And with social media being as powerful as you guys well aware of, we get visitors with, 10, 20, even 30 million social media impressions, likes, and following. And when somebody like that pays attention to a brand, it brings an immense value.
Absolutely.
And like I said, in our case, the key is it's a one-on-one personal interaction. So What we kind of do, we obviously we prefer a nice, comfortable venue
Mm-hmm.
that people, don't feel embarrassed coming to.
Oh, the venues are great. Well, W is one of my favorite places.
Our
So
tomorrow's event is a
yeah,
matter at Millennial Biltmore in
yeah.
downtown, which is a landmark hotel, and we're very excited.
10,000 square feet.
We got two rooms
Mm.
actually,
Wow.
two big, the ballroom
Ooh,
and the one next to it. So we're gonna
exciting.
accommodate everybody.
Okay.
So the way the flow of the show goes, we have obviously a reception where talent checks in and
Mm-hmm.
they go through a red carpet and they speak to all the media outlets. And
Mm-hmm.
as they come into the event, host meets them and lets the people in the room know who's coming in.
Yeah.
There's a slate with a picture and what the person is famous for.
Mm-hmm.
And the celebrity is usually walked by liaison so they
Yeah.
can keep their hands open and be able to speak to all the companies because in the end of the day it's a gifting suite, so people come
Yeah.
out with a bunch of gifts and new products,
Yeah.
and if they were to hold all of them
Yeah.
they would probably have a tough time
A bad bag.
communicating.
Yeah.
And the smooth flow we have a music playing, a DJ, and the whole thing is like having a party within the party.
Yeah.
So we have celebrities coming in with kids, with
Mm-hmm.
their parents.
Yeah.
They're just enjoying the whole experience, and in the end of the day companies come out with 500-600 photographs of celebrities
Yeah.
interacting with their product that they can utilize for their further promotions.
Mm-hmm.
The
So
most
smart.
valuable thing is relationships,
Yeah.
and the media coverage is also really interesting because a lot of media guys like to take a moment and even covering some of those companies in their magazine or
Yeah.
podcast like yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's great. I've met some wonderful people in there and just great products. And just they're so diverse. There's a lot of different things in there that you just normally wouldn't see. And you go, it's a kind of those products where you look and you go, oh, I wish I had thought of that. Or
Yeah.
that's just so great. That's so genius.
You remember the sports guy who had the coat hangers with the NFL numbers on it
Oh,
and
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
teams?
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. Actually, I came across that picture the other day. Funny you should say that.
That's
That was
funny.
a year ago.
There's
Yeah,
there's really cool, unique things out there, but as
yeah,
as we all know, there's some bureaucracy going on, and it's hard to
yeah,
introduce your product to the market.
yeah. So let's find out how you get the celebrities there. And I mean, is there a system that you have where how you pick them or,
Well,
because I
all
mean,
of
you
our
have a lot of
events are
different people.
somehow relevant to something big that's going on
Yeah.
in Hollywood. Even though this is our own events,
Mm-hmm.
and we've done number of official ones, but it seems like the best outcome comes out of the event where I have full control over things, in the sense that
I love it. I
companies
can relate
will
to that statement.
receive time of the day. Nobody's gonna come in and pull a celebrity off the floor because they have an interview or
Yeah,
something else, and they're just relaxed and interacting.
yeah,
So, really, the way we deal with talent, again, being in it long enough,
mm-hmm.
celebrities are human beings.
Yes,
They're looking for same things. I mean, they know that there are interesting opportunities, and being an influencer gives them
mm-hmm.
an opportunity to tap into that.
That's right.
But even though they have that, it's hard for them to choose hands on what they will appreciate more, something
Mm-hmm.
unique that they will like. So
Yeah,
by coming to us, they know they're safe.
yeah,
No laws are ever broken.
yeah,
They're in a very comfortable environment doing what they want to do, and they're looking at really new and unique stuff, and
yeah,
they appreciate it.
yeah. Absolutely.
So in my book, somebody who's going to be receptive to all this and
Mm-hmm.
has knowledge and ability to help the companies, an A-list celebrity across the line.
Yes, yeah.
And
Makes sense.
absolutely. And we're dealing quite a bit with people from reality shows
Mm-hmm.
and other stuff because
Yeah.
one of the things we need to know for business purposes, there may be less costs involved to work with such as
Okay.
talent, but at the same time, they're just as they're seen. They have same exposure I would say as Beyonce for all I care, but it
Yeah.
doesn't cost as much.
Okay.
And
Good.
some of the companies don't have a budget to get into the big
Yeah.
boys game. So we have a niche of letting everybody
Mm-hmm.
get something desired
Okay.
and have a positive outcome. And celebrities appreciate
Yes.
the opportunity to come in and enjoy such a show,
Yeah.
which will include bunch of interesting gifts
Yeah.
and potential opportunities for their additional
Mm-hmm.
businesses and such.
Yeah. And so, where can people get a hold of you so that, say, so a vendor wants to bring in their product and get it in front of you? Where, besides your website, is there any other way that they can get in touch with you?
Well, normally, like I said, I have a whole group of people
Yeah.
who can explain all the benefits and details about the event.
Great. So we'll
I
send
know.
them over to
Diana and Angela and I normally don't even, again, maybe it's me, but I don't even go as far as getting into
Yeah.
a relationship with companies until I see how well their product is taken.
Yes, that's smart.
Because I'm using that platform anyways to help them excel.
Yeah.
If they're not comfortable or they're not ready, we need to prepare them.
Yeah.
Plus, I'd like to see who stands behind the companies, because in the end of the day, you can have a perfect product, but if the minds are not,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is so
you
true.
know, it's just people are looking
Yeah.
for different things. It's hard to help them. You can kill the best idea.
Yeah, and that's so sad when
Yeah.
I see that, because I've seen. I mean, I won't say that I've seen that in this situation with the gifting suites, but I mean, the person behind the product is so influential, and it just
We're talking about
make or
human
break.
nature.
Yeah, make or break. Because
Yeah.
I mean, if you are, I mean, I'm not talking about your situation. I'm just talking about life in general now.
Right.
But if I mean you're a dud and you're sitting behind a product that's a great product, it's just like, nah, I'm not interested at all.
I mean, I've seen greatest products
Yeah.
fall apart because, again, somebody came up with an idea.
Yeah.
They're 5% into the whole concept. They don't
Yeah.
understand what it takes to distribute. They have
Yeah.
no clue how much money it takes for all
Yeah.
those things. And when they're offered to part with significant percentage of the ownership of the business, they're not receptive.
Yeah.
But by the time they are, it's already too late. Somebody else already grasped
Exactly.
something that they have,
Yeah.
and
So
and
true.
it takes effort.
Yeah, it's a tough market. You got to have that passion. You got to be a master of your product completely. But
Absolutely.
we see that there. We see that at the, the passion behind it. People excited about getting these products in front of people. And so, are you allowed to tell us who some of the celebrities or some of the big names tomorrow?
Tracy, I'll be lying if I did.
I love Gene's honesty. He's like, I don't even know.
I can tell you, I can share a little secret with you.
Okay, thank you.
Even though we have an awesome relationship, and usually most of people that we invite show up,
Okay.
there is still on a confirmed list.
Yes.
The expectations about between 50 and 60%.
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Somehow things happened last minute.
Yeah, of course.
That's why I never
Life
promise
happens.
any of my company who's going to be there. I guarantee that there
Which
will
is
be
smart.
people. I just hate to name
Yeah.
one name,
Yeah.
and then the person says, "Well, the only reason why I'm here is because I wanted to see Paula Abdul." for
Of
example.
course.
And guess what?
And you're
She
just
somehow couldn't make it.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
I get it.
The idea is not exactly who's going to be there, even
Yeah.
though the names, the roster is pretty interesting because
Mm-hmm.
for every event, we first kind of approach who's been nominated.
Okay.
So we invite performers and nominees.
Yes.
In addition, we bring in some social media influencers,
Yeah.
some investors,
Mm-hmm.
people who can assist companies in many, with PR and digital
Yeah.
marketing, because we kind of bring in the whole portfolio of things. You just choose
Of course.
wisely and interact. You just got to
Yeah.
come in ready to meet all these people.
Yeah. And plus, we'll be there.
Well, no doubt in my mind. You guys
It's gonna be
are
such a fun
responsible
day.
for
I'm
90%
excited.
of the
You know,
positive
the fun thing
things.
about it, the one thing I really like, and I'm more receptive to, if he'll come up and say, you know what, someone may need some publicity, and I think that's great because you don't get a chance to see that.
Yeah.
But he takes the time to do that, and I
Very
like that
nice.
because I'm thinking of the people. A lot of people may not have been to Los Angeles, or it might be their first time, and they're coming,
Yeah.
and they're not going to get a chance to go out, but they're like overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
So I call it the 4 E's. A good movie is And this is a movie. It's a moving
Sure.
part.
Yeah.
What's going on? It's entertaining. It's exciting. It's emotional, and it's empathetic. And
Yeah,
that's the
very
best thing
nice.
that you can have, whether it's a CD, whether it's a movie, TV show, whatever the case may be. That's why I like Celebrity Connected, because I can go to like four others
Yeah.
that I've turned down. And the reason I've turned them down because it's the excitement that's there. Even
Yeah.
I don't know who's going to be there, and that's exciting to me.
Yeah.
And I don't get excited.
I agree.
Well, we chose a little different path. In some cases, I'm not going to name the competition, but they're bringing in 10, 15 people, and that's that. And
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
guarantee that they're willing
any
to
of them
take
show
a
up.
Well, they no. In some cases, they do, but it's see. In I believe that if you met 100 influential people, okay, and 5% of them reacted to what you're doing,
Yeah.
you just got exposed to probably 20 million.
Yeah. It's a
Followers.
numbers game.
So numbers game makes a lot of sense to begin with, and then we can deliver anybody you want as long as you have a budget.
Yeah.
But then normally the surprise factor, that's what if somebody you met that you didn't expect.
Yeah.
Like in many cases, I had, companies and, I'm bad with names. But, we had our fun when the guy comes in and says, well, I had this person I wanted to bring in and
Yeah.
somehow it didn't work out. And next thing I know, 5 minutes after the show starts, he says, I'm so sorry I was bugging you because the people I just met in the first 15 minutes of the show are more relevant than I could imagine
Great.
that person would be. And by the time
Yeah.
we're done, the head is spinning. We just need to calm them down and tell them
Of course.
what to do. And our girls do a pretty good job preparing people
They
for
do.
the event and as well as following up.
Yeah.
So everybody's happy. It's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Celebrities get really good PR.
Yes.
They get an opportunity to make money by engaging with companies.
Yeah.
Companies get theirs, and everybody wins.
Yeah.
See, it's
no,
an even
great.
keel because even the volunteers are excited. Now, I've never seen that at the gifting suite. This is the first one I've only
Yeah,
seen
I
this
know
at.
what you're saying.
They line up and they're like excited because they don't know who they're going to hold the sign for, but they
Yeah.
look forward to that.
Yeah.
That's one thing, but it also goes back to having a good team too.
Of
That's
course,
the other
it's the
thing.
execution and the team, and that's what we're saying. I mean,
That's what makes a
it's-
difference in the end of the day. If you
Yeah.
deliver and deliver on the level where people appreciate it,
I love it. I love it.
becomes a statistic.
A fun interview I had too was Weird Al.
Yeah. I haven't seen him for quite a while. I was surprised to see him.
That's I go, hey, I go, so what are you up to? What's new? What are you doing? He's like, well, I'm gonna go home, have some lunch, put my feet up, I'm gonna watch some TV.
Exactly.
That's what's new. And I was like, awesome. And he goes, I'm just fucking you.
Give
But
us a song
he
on
was
this
great.
subject.
Yeah, he's great. So I mean, there's always so many great people there. So look out for it, you guys. Again, we're gonna give that website one more time.
CelebrityConnected.net. You can
Perfect.
see a lot of information on there. You can also look us up on Google. There's a lot of
Yeah.
videos,
Facebook
testimonials.
as well has a couple pages, Celebrity Connected, and also you can follow it on all my social media platforms. So Traci Lynn Cowen and then TLC Unleashed Talk Radio Show. Also Instagram TLC Unleashed. So I'm going to be posting all day tomorrow. Snapchat Traci Lynn Cowen. We've also got Snapchat for Celebrity Connected. They'll also be doing snaps all day long, and we're going to follow Gene all day tomorrow. And it's going to take us a while to hunt him down like last time.
Yeah,
I
you
was
didn't
like,
know that, did you?
Gene! I was filming you for about 8 minutes
are you
on
kidding?
Facebook Live.
That's fun.
I
No,
see
it
you're
was like,
kidding.
here he goes, and I was just capturing all these
I didn't
moments.
even know.
Yeah.
Nice. I
I'll
love
share it
it.
with you. I'm going to do it tomorrow too.
I
So you're
love
going to see him
surprises.
you're going to see him in action.
You know what's funny about that? People really like that because I clicked
Oh,
on
yeah.
and I'm like, wow, they like that.
It was
Natural
funny.
interaction is a lot more fun to watch.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
it's not staged, but we were following you around, and I was doing little commentary underneath, and I was like, and there he's gone, and and there's Gene's head, there he goes. We're like, where's Waldo? Where's Gene? So it was fun.
That's
so we'll
funny.
be
Now
doing
I
more
know.
of that. Yeah. So thank you so much for coming on. We're gonna continue on to talk about the Hollywood Film Festival now with Brian.
Thanks,
He's
Tracy.
not done
Pleasure.
yet.
Yeah. No, thank you so much, Gene. Tomorrow's going to be a great day, and I hope you guys can, reach out to Gene and follow what we're doing and all the action down there tomorrow. So, and you'll be seeing all the celebrities live.
Yeah, mention Tracy. We'll do something special for you guys.
Ah, thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, Brian, let's talk about the Hollywood Film Festival. We need some dates. We need some, all these different things. What's going on?
Well, it's Oscar weekend, obviously, so this is the biggest show, in the world for us on the movie
Yes.
side, which is great. So there's a lot of things going on. We're putting on a huge global event. And I have to be careful what I say because we're making a major announcement next week.
Okay.
But since it's Oscar weekend, I can talk about the movies and some of the stuff that we are doing.
Okay,
So our
good.
showcase, we're calling it a spring showcase, which is going to be March 26th. We're going to have an India night. No, our Russian night starts first. We have a huge thing because Russia's the big, huge thing. Never mind what's going on with the governments. It's all about entertainment. What Hollywood can do to help